It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. McCarthy starting off with a throw. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Now a stoppage as they attend to an injured player, and that looks like Nick Chubb. Pretty important piece of that offense who was hurt on that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Man in motion here. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. gets him 5 back on that first down run. It's going to be 2nd and 15.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
2nd and 15. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Motioning the tight end now. 3rd and long for him here. It's his running back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going for this. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it at the 30. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. It's complete to Ford. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they can rip that ball away from you, too.
Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They've got a man in motion. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. He's on the move. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline.
You know, sometimes when you get outside that pocket and your body weight gets going laterally, that ball will sail on you. I mean, that's a tough connection to make even under the best of circumstances.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, McCarthy. Pass is caught by Addison. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. He took him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That's Jefferson. He's got it. Racing down the left side. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the turnover into a lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Connection made to Judy. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. It gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Oh, boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Big game downfield, and that's a Minnesota touchdown. Leave us now for the extra point. Right down the middle, let's go. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play action here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. He'll get this to Tillman. This play goes for 36. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That'll be complete to Ford. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. From the 29. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
They run it from the gun with Chubb. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Working quickly here. First down from the red zone. On the move, headed right. He's on the move. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the gun, it's Ford. And he's brought down for a loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw now. Finds his target, Robinson. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Throwing on second and real long here. Buys time, rolling right. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Browns will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's to his back, Nick Chubb.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back, which shows he's adept at catching it as well.
The give up the middle to Ford. He's contained at the line for no gain. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Well, that run puts them right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
Chubb going for the marker. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. It's a gain of 4. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Getting out to his left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Vikings football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle there from Dalvin Tomlinson. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
They send a man in motion. Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings push their lead to 18. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. It's complete to Ford. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down. Dropping back to throw. He'll get this complete to Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Tight end in motion left. They'll throw it again. Throwing deep towards the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He'll throw it yet again. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns make it an 11-point ball game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Locates Jefferson along the sideline, complete. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So even with the head start being offsides, they give up the home run swing as the offense quickly declines that penalty. Now give right side to Chubb. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Cut near the goal line. That's a Cleveland touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. First real mistake, that's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Vikings take possession of the football. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders or offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Vacates quickly left side. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Forced down to his right. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Looking for a throw here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's complete, David Njoku. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They motion a receiver left. Here's Chubb. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. They try Chubb again. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Only 3 yards. They're going to need a much bigger play than that on a lengthy 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Third and long for him here. Has it in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 3. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On play action now, McCarthy. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Chubb running out of the gun. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the 39. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and that gives the Browns a first. They're set up at the 35 now. To throw it on first down. It's into the hands of Chubb. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ford running to the right. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Headed out right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. But that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Only 1 quarter remains in our final. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you've got.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Trying it right side with Chandler. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up 4th down. They need just the right call here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Rodgers finds a man right side. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
He's so close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench, get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now it's McCarthy. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings come through to tie it in the 4th. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Motioning the tight end left. From the gun on third down. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll throw it yet again. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They send the tight end in motion. From the 29. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a fourth quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. So now a big play coming from the Browns as they try for two.
The Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Catch is made down the right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
McCarthy to throw it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, that right there, a very important two-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math is pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and it forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this third down. He's back to throw. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here he is to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Man in motion here. To throw. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Chubb can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. Now a stoppage as they attend to an injured player, and that looks like Nick Chubb. Pretty important piece of that offense who was hurt on that play. So from the 3, here's second and goal. Ford straight ahead. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
So now, here's third and goal. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They can bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up. Now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Throwing now. He throws a bullet to the center. Caught at the 20-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. They'll try it left with Chandler. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Every eye in this place, Brock, now staring right at Harrison Mevis. They're going to call their final timeout here, just 9 seconds to go. Now out comes the second-year kicker in one of the biggest spots of his young career. Oh, look at this, it's a fake, they're going to throw! And that is incomplete, the fake is unsuccessful.
You learn over the course of these years in these games there are right times and wrong times to run a fake in that situation. Well, that was one of the wrong times, and the defense prepared to yield 3 points, now gets the ball back totally unscathed. That field goal gives the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one is no, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Vikings. And there was no easy knock. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Vikings